Hello, and welcome to episode 20 of my playthrough of Quest 64. This is your friend Conservative Cat. The last time we left off, we had just whooped Fargo, and now we were in this area, which is apparently called the Highlands. And we are presumably on the road to Brannoch. I love this music, I mentioned that last time, and I also like this atmosphere here. It's really wrecked. Everything's in ruins. Even the ground is, like, in pain. It's shattered. With all these crevices and uneven grounds. And look at this right here. Sure, you can pass. I don't know. It seems like... I hope someone, whoever made this area, enjoyed making it. Because it's a pretty cool area. Aside from these occasional visual glitches, I'm not sure if that was in the 64 version or if it's an emulator issue. Oh yeah, there are these bad boys. These knights? Yeah, they will pretty much wreck us in no time flat. So, you're gonna be seeing something change here in the near future. I'll let you know when it happens. Alright, guys? No problem, then. Oh, we can see a spirit over there near the sky, which, I like the sky. It's... Oh, there are two spirits out here, actually. Huh, this is just a nice, dandy little place, isn't it? Alright, let's grab this frisky little fella. Give ourselves another water. I really love the sky. I love the black. I love the purple. I love the light near the ocean. Just a little... I love the sound of the sea. Just a little thing you should know about me. I really love skylines in games. I love when there's a good skybox in a game. A skybox that is colorful, that is beautiful, that is slightly cloudy. I really loved the skyboxes in, say, Northrend in World of Warcraft, with the Aurora Borealis and everything. The Stormy Peaks had really good skyboxes. I know I'm kind of a nerd, but, you know, I can't help it. I love a good skybox. A good skybox for me can make all the atmospheric difference. Really, this is an extremely atmospheric part of the game, and even though there hasn't been much of a story, it feels like a climactic build-up. Anyways, here we are at the main gates to Brannoch. Let's proceed on through the giant gates and see what awaits us. Alright, we've got the road. Are those cannons? I think they're supposed to be cannons. We have these buildings which are all dilapidated and looking in ruins. It looked like it might have been a very good city at one point, but now it's just... I don't know. This place is pretty weird. I mean, it's atmospheric, and I love it, but... well, you'll see here in a minute. Hello, hello. So this man's stuck in Brannoch with his... oh, never mind. It's his... oh, his farm was raided. At least you get to stay with your attractive niece there, uncle. Okay, let's see what this house has. I normally have mixed opinions about the empty houses in Quest 64. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them have... I mean, in places where there are a lot of people walking around outside, it makes sense, but... Here it sort of makes me feel depressed. Like the occupants are dead. I don't know if that was intentional or just laziness, but it's a pretty neat effect, I think. This town also has one of the only areas where there are doors that are just painted on rather than actually there. Like, you can't enter this building. You cannot enter this building at all. That door, it looks like a door, but it is not a door. It is painted on there. I'm not sure why they did that, if they're being lazy, running out of steam, running out of, memory on the cartridge. I don't know. Oh, so there's a temptress, and that's when King Beegis became evil. Huh. All these knights look the same. This is the same, It's better than cowering in your armor, you little wuss. I don't know why all these knights are, like, acting like such badasses. They are cowering while their king is doing off evil things. Huh, apparently there must be some conscription going here in the attempt to conquer Keltland. It's very interesting. Anyways, let's see what's up here at the top of the hill. So, I wonder if those knights are like conscripted soldiers, or if they're like... I don't know where they're coming into it, if they're Idle Chatter, King Beegis, okay, blah blah blah. I don't know where the knights actually come into it. I'm assuming they're not monsters, and that they're actual human enemies. Oh, this man... Well, this man is gonna help us out. Oh! Looks like we're on the tail of our father, King... not King... Bartholomew. Alright! Okay. We have the inn over there, but let's leave that for last. This is another door that's painted on. They have a slightly greenish tint. I don't know why. Let's explore this side of the town first before we go and... Okay, another green door. Those cannons in the buildings? Yeah, I think those are. Must be magic cannons. Either way, that's pretty cool. Just notice there's a Ganon sign on the gates there. Or eyes, rather. Huh. This is... I don't know. First time I was playing this, I thought those were supposed to be telescopes in those buildings, but I am 90% sure they are meant to represent cannons. Probably magical cannons, though, rather than gunpowder cannons. Okay, I think we can head to the inn now. I don't think there's anything here to really grab at this point. Oh, aside from the item shop, gotta get ourselves some black wings. Spoiler, the wings for this area are called black wings. Yeah. Let's head to the inn now! Doesn't look like there's anything left to explore here in the town. Alright. There's Shannon again. And the innkeeper. But let's speak to Shannon first. So the rebellion has been put down. Bartholomew might be in jail, and it sounds like our father might have, It seems like our father is the kind of person who might have challenged the king. After all, he did leave to save the world. I wonder if we've surpassed our father in terms of raw power. I don't quite remember things past this point. from my childhood. Actually, I don't really remember the Highlands or Brannoch. I remember the next area where we go. And I remember solvering in the forest. Ooh, guilty. I bet he's gonna be the next boss. The town a living mess. Yeah, I bet that this guilty guy is going to be the boss. And we're gonna have to kill him. Or one of the bosses, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight King Magus as well. Gotta admit, this is an interesting turn for the story. I will save my game, Stuart. Thank you. And now that we've been grinding, it is time to engage evil once again. So, with plenty of health, plenty of defense, and modest boost to agility, we are now going to proceed into the Brannoch Castle. And yes, you saw that HP right. We've more or less doubled how much HP I had when filming the first part of this episode. And my defense is, I believe, 125. Yeah, we are well prepared for at least some of the dangers that lie ahead. What the hell is that thing? I don't know, and we're not gonna find out. Because they just wrecked my defense. I wonder what that symbol was supposed to be. It kind of looks like Ganon's symbol from Link to the Past, doesn't it? Speaking of Link to the Past, I really want that new sequel to it. Link to the Past, but I do not have the money for it at the moment. Flying fish, huh? There we go, 125 defense, 65 agility. Not that we're really going to be needing agility that much anymore. At least not for now. Remember these guys? Yeah. Yeah, they do a good 40 less damage to us now. Can you believe that? I certainly can. So, we're just gonna go and kill these guys. Something I learned that seems kind of interesting, seems to actually work, is when you're using Avalanche, if you keep pressing the A button, more rocks will fall. And that seems to actually work, from what I can tell. And we, of course, murdered the guys. The knights, I mean. Okay, let's see what's on this side of the tower before we scale the other side. No, it looks like that is the way we are supposed to go, so we'll just head down the other way. And let's see... Nope, it's a dead end. But I want to be sure, you know? Okay, I guess... Oh man, you guys are really just gonna try and draw this out as long as you can. You know, I'm being too hard on the game right now. The game has actually been fun up to this point. I mean, this episode, so... I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go on the record and say it. I enjoyed playing this part of the game. The battles weren't too tedious. The battles weren't too tedious. The random encounters weren't too numerous. And plus, we got this. Check out that skybox. So, this castle has a giant ramp that goes upward. The back gate is left open. I have to say, this seems like a glaring security flaw to have in your big fortress. I mean, if you're gonna lock the front gates, you probably shouldn't leave the back door open. That seems like a huge mistake, especially when the world's greatest mage is going to be running you down. I mean, I've already killed all of this guy's lackeys and gotten all these crystals. I murdered Fargo. I like the yellow there, the sun at the very bottom of the horizon. It's like the sun is setting. And the sun is also setting on the game. I don't think time actually passes here, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure the time stays constant around Brannoch, but I'm not sure. It might just be me gushing over the skybox again, but I haven't noticed it change ever. And it's always the black clouds, the purple. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Evidently I missed something, since I'm sure I'm supposed to be up here. Let's take it a bit slower this time around. Oh, I see it. Almost flush with the wall. That's a nasty little trick. Oh, pretty cool castle theme. And you know what? It's probably littered. Yep, it is littered with knights. But you know what we say to the knights? Let's find the magic barrier first. There we go. We say to the knights, your king is going to die soon. Oh, wow. There we go. He really got wrecked by those avalanches. Okay, his defense went up. His agility did not go up. I don't know what it is with these white rose knights. I guess they're more about defense and the red knights are more about damage, because that white knight dodges a ton, whereas the red knight, even with agility up, doesn't seem to dodge that much. Not that I've noticed, not that I've noticed at least. Could just be me though. I don't fight very many battles. Red Rose Knight. I wonder why they're called Rose Knights. I don't know, but it's kind of cool to be fighting like mage knights, you know, in King Bagis's castle, since I'm imagining the king himself is going to be a mage knight. Sorry, I don't know what... There's a problem with this castle, and I'm not sure what the problem is. But it seems to have trouble with the camera. Like, you'll notice me a couple times with these tight corners having to adjust myself several times to get the camera just well enough to where I can look. Looks like that's the entrance to the tower, to the castle. The front entrance, I mean. But we're not concerned with that right now. We have a date with King Bagis and this man by the name of Guilty. I wonder who this woman is, though, who was screwing around with him. With the king, I mean. I had initially decided I wanted to fight this gentleman. However, you're about to see why I didn't. Miss. Miss. And now I am vulnerable to attack. Yeah, so I debated which way I want to run. And now I'm just... I don't care anymore. Yeah. That dude has some awesome agility, apparently. And his fire arrows aren't that bad, but they're still pretty annoying. Oh, we got something special for us. Oh, Dragon's Potion. More healing items. Oh! No, I think we will just peek around here first. Nope! Let's head in the store, since apparently heading on is the way to the exit. This room in particular seems to have some trouble with camera. I don't know why that is. The camera's just slow, and if I keep mashing the B button, it doesn't seem to want to react that well. Beautiful! I'm not sure why we're pumping wind. I'm probably not going to end up using it, but, you know, I'm almost maxed in water. I am maxed in earth. And from what I can gather, fire just sucks. So, why not drop my extra spirits into wind? I'll drop some occasionally into water, but I've heard wind is a very good element. It's the easy mode of the game, apparently, which I could see it. Some of the attacks, I could see some of the attacks being very useful. Not as useful as my boy Avalanche, but... well, maybe even as useful as Avalanche. Here we have the cannon room, from the looks of it. Let's check these corners, though, and while I am, I'm gonna let the music play for a little while. We are back to hallways, which means we are back to random encounters. Not all good things must come to an end. It's a good thing these guys waste their time, pumping up their stats when they could spend it attacking me. And, well, I guess I would have fled anyways, even if they were, even if they were to attack me, they wouldn't have the time to kill me, if that makes... Oh wow, they're sending an entire hit squad after me this time. That's really terrible. All that preparation, that big hit squad, and then... oh, miss! Miss on my own buff. That's just really sad. It's really sad they're trying to buff themselves. But like I said, it's not like they would have the firepower to hit me even if I didn't bring up Magic Barrier, so it seems pointless to me. And we have a special door, which means, and a special room, which means something special is about to happen. That's guilty. Wait, so he knew that I was coming. He knew I had all these powers. You'd think he'd be, you know, a bit scared. And this guy is supposedly the dude who is corrupting King Bagus? He looks like a demon. I wonder if he's part of this Mammon cult we heard about earlier. Anyways, Guilty is... he's pretty difficult if you're not prepared. Sorry. He has two attacks. One of them is that Blade Slash that you saw him do on me. The other is that Magma Punch. If you're not grinded to hell like I am, that thing will do a lot of damage to you. However, if you have as much defense as I do, it's pretty piddly. He himself has really good defense. This is one of the few times where I've seen Avalanche not do over 100 damage. Does around 70 to 80, fully maxed out. He also has a really good HP, quite a bit more than anyone else we've fought. A good 1800. According to all the FAQs I've seen. And it does take a while to go through all of it. He also has a pretty good agility, so you miss not too terribly, but often enough to make a difference. But he's a huge target, so Avalanche works pretty well on him. Just make sure if you're not grinded to hell by now, which I would recommend you are, to keep your shield up, because he will wreck you pretty quickly. But fortunately for me, Brian is a bit of a tank. Let's get some mana. Holy crap! 310 mana back. Wow, yeah, we can probably drain our mana a bit more before we need to do that again, but I think we're going to be okay as far as mana goes through this battle. My goodness, really? I'm not even, like, upset that the magic barrier missed. That rock. I mean, oh, come on. That mana drain really made me really happy. Okay, I think we'll probably heal up a bit. Not with our mana. Let's Avalanche first. That's a really good Avalanche. I think we'll heal up before we proceed on, but not with items, but with our spells. And we still got a 20 net gain. Not terrible. Spend the rest of this magic barrier healing up, probably. I mean, why not? We have infinite mana, apparently. Actually, I think I'll Avalanche instead. Give him some pain while my magic barrier's up. I mean, I'm pretty far away from death right now, and I'm extremely doubtful there's anything he can do that'll hurt me too badly. Especially if that's the most he can do to me, since, remember, that Magma Punch thing is his best attack. And it's not doing that much to me because I have way more defense than I probably should. But, what can I say? Grinding pays off. If you haven't seen my grinding video yet, go and check it out. Grinding is time-consuming, but I would hazard to guess that you're going to need it for these last battles. If I hadn't grinded, getting up here would have been insanely difficult. And I would have been using a lot of healing items, a lot of mana items, to try and kill this dude. So, take that as you will. I can't get over this dude. He looks pretty cool, I have to admit it. Yeah, I'm gonna heal real quick, because I'm below 200. And you know what? I think I'll risk one more healing. I've got a pretty good margin of safety, though. And I seem to have hit a winning combination here with this Drain Magic, Magic Barrier, and Avalanche. And just like that, Guilty goes down like a little bitch to my grinding. I got 25 more HP out of that. That's really good. We'll put that extra point into water and proceed on our way through the special door further into King Bagis's castle. More corridors. You know, I wonder what King Magus is actually going to look like, because I don't remember anything about this plot thread with Brannoch and King Magus, which is weird, because I remember the Red Rose Knights and the White Rose Knights. I remember them being very clearly. I remember them very clearly, however, I don't remember them being in this area. I don't know. I have a thing for Mage Knights as well. I don't know, it's pretty neat though. I like the idea of casting through your sword. Brian himself is kind of a Mage Knight. You've seen the kind of damage he racks up with that staff of his. It's not bad. If you're a fire type, if you're using fire, you actually do get some bonuses to your staff damage. So if you're looking to be a Mage Knight Brian, I guess you can boost up your fire some, boost up your defense and stuff, your health and everything, make yourself a little tank, and yeah, you'll be in pretty good shape. Well, I don't know, you'd still need magic. I still contend that you need magic barrier to beat this game with any kind of unless you're just insane. I contend you need that and healing. And I don't think you can get by on the minimum 7 water you need to get heal 1. I don't think that's doable. I'm also going to contend that you'll probably really want Drain Magic too. But I can see... So overall, just by process of elimination, since you need some earth, you need some water, if you wanted to be a Mage Knight, Brian, you need to get wind. Not wind, fire. So you're pretty strapped for points. Since, well, I won't get into that anymore. I believe Magic Barrier is either in the upper 30s or 40 itself, so... We have a chest marking the door. Chest doesn't want to respond to us, apparently. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it's Leonardo! The mage from Normoon. And he's in here with a small treasure trove of stuff for us. So, let's go ahead and raid, King Magus' treasury, it looks like. Yeah, we are very close to a boss, I'm thinking. Because they are just loading us up with goodies right now. Goodies I probably won't be using, but the thought is appreciated. And you can bet I'll be using it. I'll be using probably some of them for King Magus. I mean, I've not touched my defense stuff or my or anything else. Anyways, let's talk to our good friend Leonardo. Oh, he came here to rescue our father. That's good. But wasn't able to make it because he's not as strong as us. Nice of Leonardo to offer us a safe place to hide. Anyways, next time we will go on to confront King Magus. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.